Hi guys, my name's Ruby.
And I'm Kimberly.
I'm Fernanda.
And today our project is the 1940s and the food trends during that time, and how World War II impacted it.
Today we are making potato soup, which was very famous back then.
But before that, let's look into the past first. So, getting straight into the early 40s, food rationing was a big thing. Especially with the impact of the war, this led people to have diets higher in carbohydrates and fats, while also having more reliant on vegetables and alternative protein sources like beans. But this also created very unique recipes, especially from the limited ingredients. Some popular things were meatloaf, cheese, and pudding, vegetable soup, jello salad, cornmeal pancakes, and bread pudding, and etc. During the war, civilians had to make less food due to scarcity, and for the soldiers in the war, they had to switch to alternatives. The military's need for lightweight and non-perishable foods caused major advances in food dehydration, such as powdered eggs, instant coffee, and dehydrated potatoes. At first, this was developed for war efforts, but later on, influenced the development of convenience foods for civilian markets. Then also the creation of Victory Gardens. So, what are Victory Gardens? Well, they were vegetable plots planted by families in their yards, on public land or at community sites during World War I and World War II, to supplement the public food supply, which was strained by the war effort. These gardens helped reduce the pressure on commercial agriculture and also served as a moral booster for citizens by allowing them to contribute directly to the war effort and feel more self-sufficient. Some fun facts were that the Victory Gardens produce 40% of the U.S. vegetable supply. Cheetos, iconic cheese powder, has military roots. A new canned meat variety called Treat rivaled Spam. This decade brought new foods and combinations as well as different flavors. Home cooks became resourceful, creating economy loaves and meatless dishes to make the most out of foods and plant Victory Gardens to supply their meals. Like meat, sugar, and butter are scarce and lead to resourceful cooking with ground beef for dishes like meatloaf, Victory Gardens for vegetables, and protein-rich meat substitutes like beans and nuts. Post-war, new convenience foods such as cake mixes, minute rice, and frozen orange juice became popular alongside items like fruit salads, cakes, while traditional dishes like jello, molds, and meat and potato combinations also remained popular. Wartime techniques led to the production of higher quality and more efficient stainless steel. Its durability and hygienic properties made it a popular material for kitchen appliances, countertops, and sink in this post-war era. Restaurants saw increased demand but faced labor shortages, leading them to adopt frozen foods and techniques from the military, while grocery stores began to expand to their freezer aisles and offer greater selection.
Okay, for some food safety, or if you have long hair, make sure to put it up or just out of your way. Don't be like Ruby, have sneaky hair all over your food. You're nasty, we don't want that. Prime example, Fernanda, nice and up. It can be cute and be up. Simple.
Don't buy sugar. You just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar.
age groups, soldiers, factory workers, and homemakers alike. The 1940s were primarily American but with strong roots in German and Italian immigrant traditions. This decade has a lot to talk about, especially the way people ate back then, leading people to become creative with limited ingredients to stretch meals and incorporate more plant-based dishes in the United States. Military and wartime factory assembly lines influenced the fast food industry. The McDonald's brothers in 1948 made a model to produce food quickly and cheaply. Before the 1940s, diets consisted of locally sourced, seasonal foods that were preserved through techniques like canning, salting, and drying, with staples including grain-based dishes like porridge and bread, vegetables, eggs, and salt-cured or fresh meat and fish. War era involved widespread food rationing, which altered home cooking, limited certain ingredients, and encouraged simpler, more resourceful meals. The war spurred and turned towards synthetic materials to conserve natural resources, like metal and glass. New plastic films and materials allowed for the first pre-packaged fresh produce to appear in retail stores, with tomatoes being one of the first products to be sold this way. Food market trends dramatically impacted sales, with sales of ration goods like meat and canned items decreasing, while those of convenience foods, restaurants' meals, and processed alternatives increased. These shifts were caused by the combined effects of the wartime economy, rationing, increased employment of women, and post-war consumer changes.